We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at Dallas. Now that they're up 3-0 in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
Now, here's Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Gill. Excellent D there from Williams.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Delp, defended by Nash. Delp could pass to Walker. This one for 3. Delp can't get the ball to go down.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
Now here's Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Right wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Delp, defended by Nash. Offensive rebound. Here's Mourning, and Ewing sends it back.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with the reject.
Finley can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hit his leg, and it's being called a kickball. Pass to Delp. Here's Mourning. 2 points. That one goes. Mourning's got the first basket of the game for Boston.
Woo! Glad to get that out of the way. I mean, maybe these teams will settle down now that we finally got a bucket on the board. That was like watching paint dry.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that, because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Pass to Walker. Goes up the baseline. Got a piece of it.
What a denial. He was right on cue with that block.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Delp, defended by Nash. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Now here's Nowitzki. Over Walker. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far.
What a terrific feed by Nash.
Outside Williams. There's up top. To the middle. Here's Mourning. And the layup falls.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning. Really strong, solid. Excellent at getting quality shots in close.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Over Delp. Nash's shot is off.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Pass to Williams. On the wing, Walker. Goes back up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Mourning eats glass, folks. Outstanding at doing his work early so he gets good position to gobble up those boards.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night. Mavericks trail by 5. Nash outside. LaFrance is checked in for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Substitution for the Mavericks. Number 45, Rafe LaFrance.
Here's Gill. He has yet to score. Going inside. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
Forcing the defense to respond to that mid-range area.
Boston leading by 3. Outside Williams. Top of the key, Pierce. They double up Pierce. 5 to shoot. Pass to Delp. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on them to continue missing.
Nash the pass to Gill. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Gill over Williams. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Nowitzki a screen. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Goes up on the high post. The rebound by the Celtics. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
The shot by Pierce, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Nash right side. Pass to Finley. Back to Nash. Here's LaFrance, guarded by Walker, with the fadeaway. And LaFrance gets it to go.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now, here's Walker. The kick out to Pierce. Launches a 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
With his three-point shooting ability, Pierce can play either the 3 or stretch you out from the 4 spot. And that's part of what makes him so valuable.
And another basket for Boston.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Mavericks trail by 8. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Gill. Here he goes. And he lays it straight in. Gill's got his second basket of the game.
Off the bounce, playing through contact. I love it.
Delp the pass to Walker. Outside Williams. Here's Delp, defended by Nash. Delp can't get the ball to go down. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. And Walker, more than capable stretch 4. A big man with range for days. And how about the confidence?
Now here's Nowitzki. He has 5. Here's Gill to the left wing for 3. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Boston leading by 9. Shakes him, and Williams lays it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Nash the pass to Gill. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Dallas also making some changes. Bell is checked in for Gill, and Van Exel subbed in for Steve Nash. Battie, the pass to Brown. Here's Bremer, covered by Van Exel. Back to Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Fires away from way outside. And they'll get another chance. Pass to McCarty. Down low. They get a hand on it. Long. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Eduardo Nahara checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Finley. Mavericks trail by 11. Van Exel kicks to Williams from outside the arc. Boston grabs the miss. Here's Bremer. Hasn't made one yet. Brown outside. There's the pick. Pass to Long. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Brown missing. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Van Exel kicks to Bell. But Trey, he's off on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Bremer passes to Brown. Here's McCarty. Inside. Here's Battie. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Van Exel. And he drives in. The putback misses the follow-up. Celtics leading by 13. Here's McCarty. Excellent D there from Williams. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Van Exel. Nothing on the board. They need this one. That shot off. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Celtics.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
You like a lot about Michael Finley, but what I like most is his aggressiveness at the offensive end.
Bremer passes to Battie.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bremer, covered by Van Exel. 6 to shoot. There's Walker with the 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gill's checked in. Celtics leading by 13. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here's Walker outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And a phenomenal postseason journey for him, culminating here tonight with a chance to go to 16-0 in the playoffs and to win an NBA championship. Never been done before.
Yeah, wouldn't that be incredible? I mean, Kevin, the 16-1 marks of the Kobe and Shaq 2001 Laker team, and then the Warriors in 17 are the only teams to lose just once. No one has ever gone 16-0. If these guys win tonight, they'll be making history on multiple levels.
So it's Boston now. The Mavericks making the shot. Walker's shot is off. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Gill misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Brown's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
I'll tell you what, that's a workhorse effort on the offensive glass.
Van Exel passes to Gill. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gill's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just keeping things simple on offense. Van Exel spotting the open man and just getting him the ball.
Pass to Bremer. Here's McCarter. He's guarded by Finley. Walker dishes to Petit. Back to Walker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Mavericks ball.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Mavericks, Ewing's checked in for Bradley. Nowitzki comes in for Raja Bell. And it's Nash in for Van Exel. Pass to Nash. Nowitzki outside. Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Walker. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Dirk Nowitzki.
Tell you what, Nowitzki really, he can fill it up from anywhere. Got to admire his scoring ability, including his mid-range game.
Here's Bremer, still scoreless. Clock at 4. Pass to Williams. Over Finley. Williams' shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 11. Here's Gill. Nash outside. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, I love the focus of Nash. He's unflappable. Even when being pestered and harassed by defenders, he never blinks.
Now here's Walker. He's got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here. He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Long's checked in, and it's Pierce in for Williams. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Michael Finley handles everything you want a two-guard to handle at both ends.
Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Long. And here's Walker outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Finley. 5 points in the game. Nash outside. Takes the 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Timeout called the Celtics. And the Celtics making a change here. Morning's checked in. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Here's Petit, and that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got his third assist on the night. And here's Nash. He's got 6. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. Here's Pierce. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
Pass to Nowitzki. Over Petit. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Dirk Nowitzki.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Here's Petit. He's defended by Nowitzki. Here's for 3. It's rebounded by Ewing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Gill, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Gill's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. Celtics have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pierce up top. Pass to Morning. Back to Pierce. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Walker's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, Nowitzki gets up and powers it down.
You love to see it. The dirt dunk. He's not going to jump out of the gym. He's not afraid to throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Here's Pierce. From 13 feet, it goes down. Pierce has got 9.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget it.
Here's Gill. The Mavericks rebound. To the paint. Here's Nash. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Getting aggressive against the foul. Nash sees that tough make for the end one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. LaFrance, he's checked in for Dallas. Van Exel comes in for Gill.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Here's Delp. And he banks in the layup. Delp's got his second basket of the night.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
Nash with it. To the wing right side. Van Exel no good. Celtics leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Williams. A nice shot by Delp. Delp's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To Van Exel. They set the pick. Shoots over Pierce. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. A nice shot by Delp.
Nice move off the dribble. That's how you create space.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Now here's Nowitzki. 11 points in the game. Back to Van Exel. Nowitzki a screen. Here's LaFrance. It's good from long range. LaFrance has got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now a timeout called by Boston. different look for Dallas. Williams is checked in for Finley. And it's Bell in for Nash. Delp the pass to Williams. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Nowitzki inside. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Nowitzki's got 8 points here in this quarter.
How do you want it? Nowitzki can give it to you inside, outside, in between, off the dribble. I think that covers it all, doesn't it?
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Morning. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him, the big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
For Boston, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. No good on that one. A different look for Dallas. Bradley comes in for LaFrance. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki. And the second free throw, good.
You know, Mourning plays with such passion. I love it. A leader both on and off the floor. A very imposing center.
Now, here's Van Exel. No scoring in this one. And Mourning sends it back.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Mavericks foul. Roger Bell. First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Boston. Paul Pierce. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
He stands 6'7" with guard skills. Paul Pierce is quite a unique player. I mean, he can do everything offensively, and I think the team's lucky to have him.
And both free throws good for Paul Pierce.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
They swipe it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Williams passes to Delp. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Van Exel no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Williams. Six on the shot clock. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Mavericks trail by 15. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Delp, covered by Van Exel. And yes, it's good. Delp's got 10 points.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Now, here's Van Exel. He started closely. No good from Bell. And so it's Boston. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Walker. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. He's got 14.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Finley out to the right wing. Here's Gill, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's down low. He's started by Finley. It's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Mourning.
Pierce can be deadly when he's this close. Such an efficient finisher at the rim.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Gill misses. Here's the pass to Dell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Dallas on defense. 19-point game. Williams kicks to Walker. Mourning with the screen. 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And you know, anytime Twan touches it, he is thinking one thing: bucket.
Nash dishes to Nowitzki. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Walker. And the shot is good from Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here is Mourning. Good D by Ewing. Nash against Williams. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Here's Gill. He's got 14. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Mourning a screen on Gill. Williams kicks to Pierce. A three-pointer, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Here's Delp after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Pass to Delp. Back to Walker. Here's Delp. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 13 points in the game.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
And here's Nash outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
The sharpshooter Nash, especially efficient and lethal from outside the arc with that really efficient stroke of his.
Here's Walker. Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside Pierce. Over Finley. Bank shot. No good. Mavericks trailed by 15. Pass to Gill. Ewing a screen on Walker. Here's Gill. 16 points for him. And it goes down 2 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Delp. He's got 13. Here's Pierce. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Pass to Nash. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Walker the pass to Williams. They double up Pierce. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Gill. He's got 18. And it's Nash at the elbow. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Gill. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Something that Nash really excels at, his awareness of finding open teammates is incredible.
Williams passes to Walker. No good again that time. Mavericks trailed by 9. Here's Gill. And the shot goes down. Gill's got 10 points in the quarter.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
Mourning kicks to Walker. Pass to Delp. The three. And they recover it. Outside, Walker. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Aggressive play by Walker, not allowing the defense to cut him off completely there with the foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Now, here's Nash. 12 points for him. From downtown, Delp pulls it in.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
Michael Finley, he's checked in for Gill. Mavericks trailed by 9. Nash outside. Puts up a three, and Van Exel is good for 3. Van Exel's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Bremer, the shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Now, here's Van Exel. Stolen by Pierce. 4-on-3 break. Bremer with the bucket. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Nowitzki. Williams comes in for Finley. And it's Bell in for Nash. Here's Bremer. Pass to McCarty. Here's Bremer. Covered by Van Exel. Walker the pass to Bremer. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Here's McCarty. Bremer passes to Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Celtics making a switch here. Long's checked in. Mavericks trail by 9. Now Van Exel. He's got 6. Good on the 13-footer. Van Exel's got 8.
Lefties always look better shooting it, and Van Exel is a smooth shooting lefty for sure.
Pass to Pierce. And it's Pierce with the jam!
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Van Exel. He's got 8. Drills it from outside. Bell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the left side wing. Long pass to Batum. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And here is Van Exel. Williams outside. And Boston with the rebound. Long's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the pass to McCarty. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Van Exel. Denied! Pierce with the block.
Excellent anticipation that time by Pierce, was right on top of that shot.
It's Pierce on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Pass to Bremer. Here's McCarty, defended by Bell. McCarty the pass to Long. And that one is good. Long's got 6.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Mavericks trail by 10. Bell with it. Whoops, they pick off the pass. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's the tee. To the paint. The shot by Long, no good. Here's Van Exel, driving in, count it. Van Exel's got 10 points in just the second half.
That is Nick the Quick for you right there, using that trademark speed to do damage on the drive.
Pass to McCarty. Here's Batum. Outside Pierce. 3-pointer. LaFrance pulls it in. Now, here's Van Exel. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Picked away. From deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so, it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Gill. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Gill. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gill's got 26 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Six on the shot clock. Good. Gill's got 6 points in the quarter.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Bremer outside Walker, and the turnover again by Boston.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Gill. Pass to Nash. Pocket 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's McCarty. Here's Battie, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Gill, the pass to Brent. Down low. Stolen. Brown feeling out a bit. And finished off by Walker.
It doesn't take much for Walker to get on a roll. And right now, boy, he is cooking.
Nash dishes to Bradley. From deep. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gill.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Shot's good by Walker.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Gill. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to Walker. Here's Bremer. Here's Battie, guarded by Bradley. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Bremer. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trailed by 6. Here's Gill. Now here's Van Exel. He's covered by Brown. Van Exel passes to Nash. Back to Van Exel. Takes a 3. Good on the triple.
Attacking with a very confident jump shot.
Boston leading by 3. Nash comes with the double team. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Paul Pierce has checked in for Brown. And then for Dallas. Ewing's checked in for Bradley. Nowitzki comes in for LaFrance. And it's Finley in for Van Exel. Now here's Nowitzki. Pass to Gill. Rebound Boston. Celtics making a switch here. Bong's checked in.
Substitution for the Celtics. Number 43.
Here's Bremer. Passed along. Here's Pierce. Busted. No good that time either.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Bremer. Passed along. On the wing, Walker. Inside.
Got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Morning's checked in for the Celtics. Van Exel's checked in for Dallas. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Nash dishes to Nowitzki to take the lead. And Nash is good for 3. Nash has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Now here's Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ewing. Van Exel kicks to Nash. Another 3 for Dallas.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Walker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Finley the pass to Nowitzki. Nowitzki inside.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Pierce. No good off the back of the rim.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
There's so much to love about Nick Van Exel's game, but one of the things that stands out to me is his fearlessness. This guy believes he can score every time down the court, no matter who's defending.
Here's Finley. Nowitzki inside, working on Williams. And the shot is good. Nowitzki's got 21 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Walker. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Shoots over Walker. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Pierce. From down in the low post, it goes.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Now Nash. High post, Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 23 points for Nowitzki.
You always have to be alert to where Nowitzki is. I mean, he loves catching the defense off guard with the catch and shoot.
They double team Walker, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Van Exel, and there it is for him. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting.
Pass to Dell. The 3 is off.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And he makes that one count.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The Celtics call time. LaFrance, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hill comes in for Van Exel. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen. Guys?
Thank you, David. Nowitzki against Walker. And the shot will go down.
Finishing inside through the contact there. Great focus.
Free throw, no good for Walker.
Antoine Walker possesses great versatility for a big guy. Excellent at stretching the floor with his shooting. And a big man who does a lot of different stuff on offense.
Now here's Nowitzki. Shoots the three. That one is off. Celtics trail by 10. And stolen by Nash. Now Nowitzki.
2 minutes.
Here's Gill. Nowitzki inside. He's guarded by Mourning. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Nowitzki with the steal. Williams against Gill. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nowitzki fires. Holy cow! What a bailout!
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Knocks down the three.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Mavericks leading by 9. And Nash, here we go. Here's LaFrance. Nowitzki. That one misses. Here's Delp, defended by Nash. Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Nash. Nowitzki outside. Williams with the rebound. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. Both good from the line that time. So the Dallas Mavericks are the NBA champions.
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game. You've beaten the team, and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.